Welcome back, family. You're here on another episode of Grace and Grit. You're here with Chris.
And your boy T-Rail,
We got a special guest here, man, from back in the day. He was on one of our other earlier, episodes with Cyrus Gliss Spencer.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout him out. We're on a new set, new agenda. We want to bring him on, Thank you for coming out here. Special guest, The Garden.
There you dig. My boy, how you living?
How you doing, big guy?
I'm chilling good.
My boy, had to tap you one time.
Yeah, it's all good, man. It's the word.
Man, welcome to the show, my boy.
Man,
How you living?
Looking good.
appreciate it. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
You looking good.
Man, appreciate it, dog.
For sure,
I've
for
been
sure.
just chilling, honestly, grinding, working.
Yes, sir.
It's
Yes,
a
sir.
new year.
Yeah.
I'm already kind of like pretty much in the game in a sense, and yeah, that's it. I'm working and trying to get right.
Trying to get right. Well, you heard the man. As I said, we got a special guest, which is The Garden, here with us. We go back all the way from high school, so there's a lot of history there. There's a lot of growth in between that time, and he's gonna let us know what his backstory and some of the ups, possibly some downs, and what's going on right now. So without further ado, Garden, what's going on, man?
Man, so I've been filming, I want to say since about 2012. I started with the iPhone, you know what I'm saying, just doing like little slow-mo videos.
The circle motherfucker.
Man, it was like, I think the iPhone, I want to say 11 or something like that.
Oh,
I
wow.
think, I can't remember, but it was a minute ago. And I did that for like a year or two. I went to SAE Institute, and that's where I kind of started. And then I picked up a camera in 2015. And then after that, it was all she wrote. I got addicted, bro. Like, I love filming. I do it all the time, nonstop. Like I said, since I picked up the camera, and yeah, shit. That's the start of my career. But currently, right now, since we in 2026,
I ain't talking about.
I started this year off real good with a bang. Basically, I got booked by Darren Waller.
Shout out.
And he sent me to San Francisco, and I went out there for Super Bowl weekend. And that was kind of like the start of this year, pretty much. I did some stuff in the beginning. I told people in January like I was gonna film every day because I was back in my grind.
Yes.
But then I got booked by him, and then I just hit it off after that. And then since then, I done got booked by a chef in Fort Lauderdale. I went to the Low Shimmy concert. I filmed that.
That's hard.
And then on my birthday, again got booked by Darren Waller. He flew me out. And we was in Vegas filming for him. And then right now, my girl, she doing real estate, so she all the time filming her doing houses and stuff like that. And then shit, whoever called me, hey, I be there.
Hit him up.
Yeah. So just speaking of that process before we even dial back, you just spoke of a heavy, work ethic. How is that schedule right there? Is that the fun part, or how's that go?
I think the scheduling is pretty easy. Well, I mean, and back in the day, it used to be a little easy because I just used to get a call and a text. I ain't had no kids. My girl used to, not my girl, but before I had a girl, I used to be able to just go outside. You know what I'm saying? I was young and I was just outside shooting everything nonstop. Like I was shooting down there from the time I wake up all the way to the time I go back to sleep. Probably getting 2-3 hours of sleep. You know what I'm saying? And basically, shit, now scheduling is, I got to make sure she ain't got nothing on her schedule. Unless I got something big. If I got something big that's going on, you know what I'm saying, especially some big money involved, then we would make it work. But outside of that, I try to let her do her thing. And then I just, because I'm real, like, since I had my son, I kind of like super slowed down. You know what I'm saying? My life changed drastically. It was COVID, and then I had my son, so my mind just shifted completely, and family been my main focus as far as just like being there for my kids and stuff like that. So that to me is that was the first time I felt like I got something more important to film. Having my son was like, fuck all that shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's a priority.
So being a dad too, though, like, does that bleed into your creative process? I mean, of course, it changes you as a man, like you said, it slow you down a little bit. But how does that bleed into your creative process?
Right now, it bleeds a lot. What I mean by that is like, bro, kids, bro, do not stop. Like, it's crazy, bro, having kids. It's like a constant, like, reminder of, like, you doing it for somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's one thing. It's like a kick, you know what I'm saying, to make sure you grinding all the time because you got something to do it for outside of yourself. And then it's like, they always there, like, Daddy, what you doing? Daddy, like, you know what I'm saying? I need this, I need that. So it's a lot because I honestly cannot focus when I'm editing, because when I do edit and I lock in, I don't like no disturbance. You know what I'm saying? Phone off. Like, I don't want to be bothered. So now that I got my kids, bro, it's like I got to put them to sleep 9 o'clock. Like, y'all got to go to bed so daddy can work. And then I work till like 2, 3 in the morning and then wake up at 7 because they get up early, or 8 now because they getting older. and then I'm back to the grind. And I try like to like if they like watching TV or learning, I try to like, you know, dump my footage, just do like small tasks. But once they go to sleep, that's when I like edit and color.
Yeah.
But it is bleed.
He said that thing bleed.
Nah, for real. And not in a bad way. Like I said, you gotta cherish the moments with your kid. They see you working, so they learning. Of course, like, you know, dang, daddy doing this, daddy doing that, or he going to shoot and then he come home and whatever. So it's a cool experience, you know what I'm saying? But it's never stopping.
Yeah,
like,
I want to go. Yeah. So definitely learning experience, and I'm pretty sure me and Terrell can relate. You know, we have little ones as well.
For sure.
I definitely understand working around that. You know, that whole editing part you just said.
That's what I'm saying. He got locked in. Hey, can I? All right, yeah, for sure. Because you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be like,
Editing can go forever, so it's like I gotta have a break somewhere, and there's gotta be a block.
Nah, it's constant, bro. Having kids ain't no joke. It's a beautiful thing, though. Like I said,
sure,
it's
for
amazing.
sure.
And editing wise, like it depends on like the task. I know me, bro. Like I just shot a video, bro, Friday, and I just sent it to the client this morning. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like a very fast. I like to get shit done. I can't sit on stuff because for me, when stuff pile up, it like my creative thoughts be on set. So if I see something dope or I see something in my mind that I can do, I like to go home, dump it, and get straight to it because I remember everything and I remember all the scenes because I just shot it.
Yeah.
But if stuff pile up, and which I never ever let stuff pile up, I feel like it'd be bad, which is why I just never let it happen. So I just like to get it done, and that's what I'm honestly known for. Like that's how I think I built my legacy and my reputation in Atlanta. Just work very fast, being a good person, being genuine, and like I said, just having the fastest editing time probably ever. Like I like to go like to a party. Let's just say it's a party at like 9 p.m. I shoot that and then I go home, edit at 12 a.m. and it'd be to the client like 6 a.m. You know, they wake up with the highlight reel like, damn, I was just here.
I was just here.
They wake up.
Pretty much. Like, the crush out your eye, like, so I think that's kind of like one of my like signatures, like, you know, surprising people with that turnover time. You know what I'm saying? So, and when I used to do it back in the day, it was kind of, to me, I call it like the mixtape mode. Like, that's my Lil Wayne mode. Like, that's my favorite rapper. So, I get in that mode where I'm going. Like, 10,000 bars, I'm going in. But then I realized, like, you know, doing it for so long, I was like, you just cannot give your gift away so easily because it makes people devalue. It's same as it makes people value, like, damn, he's fast, damn, he's good. If you don't learn how to put that, like, I got into business. For 4 years after I was in the street, I took a whole business course out there. And I learned that, you know, you got to give people that 3 to 5 business days, you know what I'm saying, to get to you. Unless I rock with you, yeah, you're going to have to wait, you know what I'm saying? Or you can pay expedite, you know what I'm saying? So I learned.
That.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I learned, like, structure, because when I first started, I was just a kid with a camera. But as I got into that entrepreneurial phase and dealing with people all the time and clients and how people act, I started shifting my mindset, and I went from smiling a lot to I ain't got shit to smile about at all. Because it was like, if you're too friendly, people will take advantage of you.
Correct.
That's pretty much how I started feeling.
Yeah. So you kind of spoke about something earlier as far as like that quick turnover time. Like, is that something like gratifying for you? Like, you know, you shoot that motherfucker goddamn 8 o'clock that night, and then they wake up 6 o'clock in the morning. It's there. It got to be some form of gratification there to like.
Yeah, cause
continuously do that.
I'm my bad.
You good.
But that feeling back in the day, it comes from when Instagram only was giving 15 seconds. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because like I remember when I was shooting with my camera, I had
you gotta make it happen.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? I had the Canon T5i, and I just remember even when I had my phone, because I used to switch between both of them. I used to go to like events and stuff. And I remember big directors and people telling me like, man, you doing a video, this ain't gonna mean nothing. Like, cause Instagram wasn't Instagram yet on that scale. And everybody was kind of wanting to be a video director. And I was just an Instagram director in a sense. Like I was doing all the parties. Cause I knew so many people. So it was parties, it was baby showers, it was birthdays, weddings, whatever. Like I was just shooting anything.
Yeah. And
I was just throwing that little 15-second highlight reel together. And like I said, like then it was nothing, but I guess I was training for when it came to 1 minute. So then once it got 1 minute and I started getting booked by big clients, like my stuff used to go on Shade Room or just like all the college pages in Atlanta, shooting the HBCUs, and just anytime I shot something, I knew so many people who like basically famous now, and like I like shoot with them, it'll come out and it'll go viral. Like back then, I damn near couldn't put a video out without it going out.
The formula came out, it became lucrative. He was like, I'm just running this.
I'm one
to repeat.
Like in my head, I'm like, once I quit my job, I was charging $150 for 15 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I wake up, shoot a video, and I was like, as long as I can make 150 a day, I think I can survive. You know what I'm saying? Because I had moved out of mama house, stuff like that. That 150 a day started turning to like 600 a day because I'm shooting 2, 3 videos, 4 videos a day, like just easy. So
Making it a hustle.
yeah, bro, pretty much it was like I was just getting a call because it like back then it still takes an hour to shoot, like depending on what I'm
Type
shooting,
shit,
hour or
yeah.
two. But back then it was an hour shoot. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically I'm making 150 an hour. Just I pull up, shoot the video, and then I'm gone. Like go back to the apartment, edit. And somebody else call me like, "Hey, bro, I need a video for this." And I honestly think I'm part of one of the reasons why Atlanta. I ain't gonna say I started entrepreneurship or nothing like that, but I helped the younger my generation basically like chase their dreams more because I was helping like all the entrepreneurs, everybody who was like getting into the wave. And I remember coming up, a lot of people like made fun of us, just like, oh, these girls trying to be models or they think they got this type of business because I was shooting little 15-second commercials and people didn't think nothing of it because, like I said, Instagram wasn't the monster it is now.
It is, yeah.
And then I think a lot of people just back then appreciated what I was doing because it was like you couldn't hire the music video directors, so it was only me.
It was, yeah.
So everybody came through the pipeline and just you got to rock with Marquis.
Hey, real quick, yeah.
Pretty much, bro. So yeah.
So I was gonna kind of go a little back before we got into the editing and the things of that nature. What was it right in the midst of that transition between you finding yourself and going to the actual cameras and the editing? What got you there?
That's a tough question. I want to say just wanting to genuinely see all my friends like shine. Like I used to tell people when I first put up the camera, like I wanted to be the world star hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to be the next world star.
That was big for us.
So and that's why I was like, I want to be that person, but for everybody I know. And then of course I got bigger in the sense I was like, for whoever. Like I just want to make my goal was to make everybody shine. Like I'm like, we gonna all be lit. We all gonna be on goddamn this. So that was my drive. Just like I picked up the camera, I fell in love with filming. Yeah. And I just want to be dope. I want to be the best. My brother, my family is a very competitive family. My brother, my biggest inspiration. And outside of my brother, my mom, and then like Lil Wayne, it was a superstar. The work ethic, you know what I'm saying? And outside of just being young and having ADHD and having my own hustle, those were like the people I watched for like that drive. And that's kind of what drove me as far as seeing all my friends because I went to a music school and I just wanted to see certain people be on. And then I knew, like I said, pretty girl, so I started modeling. I want to see you get on. My friend tell me, I'm starting a business, here go a commercial for you, I want to see you get put on. So that was kind of just my drive, just helping everybody. Like, I'm gonna put the whole city on, goddamn. And that was pretty much.
So SAE Institute, was that another, plunge into your learning curve as far as maybe technical wise or?
Hell yeah, I think going like I used to want to be a producer. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So that was my dream first. I love music. So I went to SAE. First I went to Omni Tech in Decatur. Bullshit school. And then I went to SAE, which is another school where you get your diploma. And that school right there definitely gave me that like the jump I needed. Like I got my first MacBook there. They gave me Logic Pro Tools, all the programs. The whole thing, you know what I'm saying? So that was a nice introduction for me to get into music. I met when I went to school, bro, just seeing dudes play the piano, play the guitar, girls singing, it was just like, bro, this shit feel like MTV making a band or something. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of talented people in this motherfucker. Like, so I was always, even in high school, I always been like a cool person in the sense of like just being cool with everybody. So I was good at like gathering people together or getting this person. I was like the bridge basically for everybody because I just want, like I said, I always was friendly and I just want to see everybody win. Like that was my goal. So I think, you know what I'm saying, what that shit going there gave me the advantage as far as like it having, like it's funny because I think the last course at SAE was like sound design. And it's like you had to watch a video and take sounds and make it match. And then I didn't like even think nothing of it. But after I got into film later on and I look back on that class, I'm like, it's so crazy that instead of, being this big ass producer, like I'm in the film and now I understand all this shit, sound effects and noise and music and like pacing and just stuff like that. It just all bridged together. And I think that's another thing as a film director, fucking whatever, cinematographer that gives me an advantage because I got this love for music and then I know sound design. And then like I said, I think being able to film like I do and cut the beat and cut the music videos or the anything basically that get on my screen, I think it's just a big advantage. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
If that makes sense.
No, it does.
It makes
Like
perfect
even in the sense that we're like, you know, we was in the marching band. So even when it comes down to me or somebody of my nature editing, the form of music has something to do with that. So I understand what you're saying.
You understand that hi-hat. Like it's certain shit that like people ain't paying. Like the average person who pick up a camera ain't understanding sound from that point of view. So you having that background, it really gives you a up on the person that just pick up a camera like they know a good shot. Not saying nothing wrong with that. I think they might be amazing as well, but just having that up, that shit take you so far. Like you got a love for music. So it's easier for you to put a video together and find a song to match the vibe. Like it's damn near instant. Cause I know for me when I'm editing, a lot of times like people be like, bro, how you find your music? And I'm like, well, that shit easy. I go on Spotify.
Yeah, that's the quick part, right? That's what set the tone. I do that.
Quick. So that's how I feel, bro. Like you said, being in the marching band, they give you that up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
There's a repetitive theme, definitely, that you keep bringing up, and seeing people win, like, and putting people on your back. Like, where does that desire come from? Like, why is it so much emphasis on like I gotta see my people win with me?
I think my family, bro, just like how my mama raised us, you know what I'm saying, my brothers and sisters, and like I said, growing up, I've always been like a kid with a lot of friends. Like everybody used to ride their bikes in front of my mama's house before she get out work. All them goddamn bikes better not be in front of my yard.
My mama like that too.
Bro. So I think just that always being like, I don't want to say I'm a leader, but I don't want to be bragging on it. But I think I'm naturally a leader of just like I want to see us all win. Like you know what I'm saying? If I see somebody getting treated bad, I'm gonna make sure they get treated good. It's like hell no, don't do my dog like that. If you're a fucking nerd, be a nerd. It's okay. I'm gonna accept you for you, and I think that's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's just like long as you yourself around me, I can fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be no snake or nothing crazy, but just be yourself. And I think I can get along with anybody. You know what I'm saying? So I think it comes from, like I said, my mom being a leader, because my mom is the oldest out of all her brothers and sisters. So it's just like, I think naturally, you know, being around a woman that's running things, and you see how she do her brothers and sisters, not in a bad way. I think you just naturally the older cousin, you know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, having a bunch of friends and just always want to be the person that put people on or just help somebody, you know what I'm saying? So it's from the stuff I saw growing up. Everybody, like my number one thing, if you're around me, I'm always ask. I don't give a damn where I'm at. Hey, bro, you straight? Hey, bro, you good? Like, you know, it's just a habit. Like, they gotta make sure everybody's straight. Like, make sure everybody mentally good. So yeah.
Do you feel like, you know, with that outlook on towards how you view people and move, does that kind of help you bridge a gap between, you know, how you excel in your career just because of, you know, how you read people, but also how you treat them? Has that karma or that stuff resonated back to you?
I think it has in different phases and different ways. I think I'm really good at reading people, especially after like being in it so long. I remember when I first like picked up the camera and I was doing it like for like 2-3 years maybe, and like I said, I was doing shit for free, like just want to see everybody win. But it was still the leader in me. I go to like certain places. And people have had these like demands, and I'd be like, hell, fuck no, I'm not gonna be pulling up here and doing all this shit you demanding. Like, one, you ain't trying to pay me. Two, I feel like you fucking trying me, and that shit just not going down like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I still had that like, and I had some great studio. I can't remember the name. It's a studio like on Boulevard, bro. I can't think of the name of it. I think it's Blue something, but they let me intern there one time, and I thought it was a great experience, but one thing I think I realized a lot about myself during those times was like, even though I want to help a lot of people, I'm not about to like just be a do boy. You know what I'm saying? I still got my own desires and dreams and like things I want to see happen. So it's like, but for the right reason, I might stick around for a little bit, but I still just got that desire to be like, nah, we finna try this. Because you know what I'm saying? It's only so much. When you like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm trying to explain it right, but it's hard to explain. You know what I'm saying?
We understand you.
I get what you know. I can relate, so I get what you're saying. Like, cause you pour into people, but then you might notice one day there's a lot of energy I still haven't put in myself.
You're trying to build your own table, but you helping somebody else.
And I can do great for them. I need to do great for me.
That's pretty much that right there. That's pretty much it. And it stemmed from, like I said, I was doing a lot for a lot of people, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm talking about I genuinely want to see people win, but I just realized one, motherfuckers don't appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest one. Like, people don't appreciate you, or like some people are like slick, low key try to treat you any type of way till they realize you ain't the one to be fucked with. Then it's like, I ain't gonna try him like that no more. So I think a lot of that shit stems from that. You know what I'm saying? So
Was it a pivotal moment that you had in that instance where you was like, bro, if you want to divulge, like where it was like, no, I'm not going, bro. Like I got my own shit I'm doing. Like you not finna play with me like that.
I got a lot of moments, and it's some stuff I'm just not gonna speak on because
sure.
I'm not a person that like bring a drama, and not to say
No,
drama
not-
bad,
yeah,
and I know you're not
yeah,
even trying to
yeah.
go to
Hell
that
no.
route,
Mm-mm.
but it's just a lot of things I dealt with amongst like people I really care for that it just ain't work out. You know what I'm saying?
How did you navigate through that? Without divulging the information, just how did you get through like them turbulent times?
I'm the type of person, bro. You do something I don't like, shit, I just fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't.
So quick question, because this is something I do. So say like you may not, you don't entertain it at all, but do you take that energy that's in the midst and put it in your work?
No, my thing is, I feel like I'm already doing that. Just living.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
You cannot make me go harder.
Yeah.
I'm going harder.
Yeah,
for me,
okay,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Now it like, I get what you're saying. You can use it as motivation, but I ain't gonna never try to shit on nobody. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
no, never not there. It's just like instead of using a negative energy, you turn that into a positive and like I'm just finna just focus.
Not even entertaining it. Not even entertaining it. Just like
you know what? Yeah, exactly.
Let me reshift.
I definitely would shift and go left and be like, I'm good. Like I'm just finna. Instead of like you said, I take my whatever 20-30% I'm putting in your head and I'm finna put it on me and I'm I'm out of here.
I would never entertain it.
Now when you young, you go through a lot of phases of like trying to prove yourself or do this at the third. But as you grow as a man, which we all are now, just like I ain't got time, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I was 22, maybe, but at 25, well I'm 36, but 25 and 28, when I was going through all the shit I was going through, you get to a point where it's just like I ain't finna fuck around, like I ain't playing.
You got time. When you get older, man, you just don't got motherfucking
But
time to waste.
It's not even
like,
it's that too, and then like like you had, man. It says dad game. You dads. It's like
you get shit to do.
For one, you got things you're not finna play about, and you know that's a man's not soft side, but that's my protection. But I can't play with that. So I gotta make decisions. And like you said, we can't be out here young-minded, entertaining bullcrap. Because we got stuff to do. We got you got a legacy to leave behind and family and things of that nature. So speaking of that, staying focused on your craft. Is there since you like to create, is there a lot of things that's like to come in your head, and you want to do them all, or how?
I ain't gonna lie. The biggest thing I'm sitting on right now, to me, that I want to really create is my documentary. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I've been filming since 2015 on a camera, filming like that, what I call legit like content.
Okay.
I've been filming since 2015, and I think I have the best of Atlanta from 2015 to 2020 because I think after COVID, the world changed.
Culture days.
But I feel like pre-2020, the shit I got, I think is mind-blowing. I think it's a gem. I got over 1,500 videos for sure.
Okay.
Like guaranteed. Right now, I'm probably at like 3,000 that I filmed in my whole career. And there ain't no bullshit. I can pull it up and show you. You'll see every fucking day. November 1st, 2000, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got like 10 drives, bro. And I just think that is one thing I really want to film, but I don't want to film it myself. Okay. I feel like that shit ain't lame. I just feel like it'll be better for me to tell my story to a company that's been doing that for a long time, and they can hear my story and say, damn, this sounds like a great story, and let's shoot it for them. You know what I'm saying? I'll even pay if it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
to really get that vision off and see it come to life.
I think that'll be like, that's what I need to be seal my legacy to me. Like,
why this piece though?
Because it has everything and everybody. Like, it's the vibe of Atlanta. It's the culture was different. It's the people that's on there that went from having no blue check to having a blue check. It's seeing them when they was in their younger stages trying to figure it out. And I'm talking about, I feel like I'm one of the 4 founders of like this content creator thing before it was a content creator. You know what I'm saying? Not to brag or sound crazy or whatever. I just really feel like I was one of the first people.
I was just saying on this shit.
I feel like I was one of the first people like on Instagram, not YouTube, like on Instagram, who was carrying the camera showing like Hawaii or Mexico or just filming all the girls and all the parties and just film and like actually having little movies, and I don't think nobody was doing it, which made me the go-to guy for it. So I feel like I got a fucking vault of just great footage, bro. Like I think people would be like amazed to see that footage, and I just think if it's told right and put together right, I think that should be gone. Like Netflix, big, like. So that's one thing I think I want to do. But back to what you were saying as far as just creativity, I think creativity just always bled through me. Like I always had a big ass imagination. So I just love to just create dope shit. Just whether it be music, whether it be goddamn video games, movies, whatever. I always been like a
It's pouring out of you. It's in your DNA to do it. It's not that part doesn't work at all.
Nah, that shit easy.
So what's the next creative innovation or creative thing that you trying to do? I know you got the vlog, but is there anything that's like, damn, I want to try this. This is something that ain't nobody did before. Let me try to just jump into this real quick. Is there, or not even that, is there any projects or people that you haven't worked with that you want to work with? Or
this is a good question, because even though I just spoke so highly on being so creative, at this moment I do feel a stump. Like, and it's crazy because I was talking to one of you guys earlier about it, and I can't remember his name. No disrespect.
Jake.
Yeah, Jake. I was talking to Jake, and he been doing it for a long time, and I think you never stop learning, right? And then if you're a type of person that's any way, shape, or form like me, it's like I don't beat myself up, but I just want to get better. I'm like Goku. You see the big fighter, like I gotta fight. I gotta see where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
Hyperbolic chain.
And I'm kind of always constantly trying to like figure out how I can get better. Cause like I can show y'all a video right now, and I'll be like, this shit is amazing. But to me, it's like, I gotta go better. I gotta like it's something I'm missing, and it's like I ain't gonna lie, bro. It hasn't been, now that I'm getting deeper into the craft for like this long, bro. I damn near never wrote a script. I've never planned shit out. Like as far as like a very detailed shoot like this, shoot like that. Like I've been freestyling my whole career. I say we need to shoot here, shoot there. We go there. I get on camera. I say I like these angles. I like that. I get in post production. I knock it out. So I think for me, I've been beating myself up about, man, I need to learn how to write scripts. I need to learn how to storyboard. I need to learn how to do this. And I'm just like, damn, it's like a never ending cycle. And then it's like people be like, man, you ain't go to film school. You talented as hell for somebody who never went to school for it. But then in the back of my mind, I'm thinking like, shit, I wish I did go them 4 years of school so I can learn like the technical side of this shit. But people be like, man, it look like you know the technical side of this shit. So it's just a revolving door of like I said, I feel like I'm flowing with creativity. I feel like every time I open my computer, I'm creative. But it's sometimes I be like, damn, it's like, can I do more? Is it something I'm missing? Like, so I definitely beat myself up a lot. When it comes to that.
Yeah, and I think, you know, me and Terrell, especially me, I can relate to that as well. First of all, like you said, the learning curve never stops. So we always want to feed into the new thing. But like at the same time, like you said, you'll look at something like, yeah, it's missing something. And we like, no, it's cool. And you like, yeah.
It can be better.
It ain't hitting like it's supposed to.
It can be better, cuz.
Yeah.
So it's definitely, I understand, bro. And one thing I want to say, thank y'all for having me on the show. I think that's dope. And I know the show ain't over, but while we here, bro, I think it's dope. I think even when y'all brought Cyrus and I first seen y'all setting up, I'm just like, this is cool, because I know the feeling of just beginning. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is the consistency and not stopping. That is the hardest shit to do. So you can get through goddamn that. And once you figure out your formula, you in there. You know what I'm saying? So don't stop. You know what I'm saying?
Cool. I appreciate that, bro. That shit ain't a lot.
Yeah, he is cool, you know, on his behalf. And that's for any of the creatives in the audience out there. You know, speaking on his behalf too. You know, any of our crafts that you're working on, it's gonna be a time, it's gonna be longevity, you know.
And just start too, because a lot of motherfuckers just be afraid. They're like, I don't got to write this, I don't got to write that. Bro, sometimes, bro, just start that shit and just let it go. Bro.
Because it's not gonna be perfect. Nothing is ever gonna be, oh, it's great. It's like, it'll be perfect to a sense, but you just gotta at some point just be like, sometimes imperfect is perfect. You know what I'm saying? And let it be raw and authentic and be what it is. You know what I'm saying? And just over time, it'll get better. As long as you shoot 100 shots a day, eventually, goddamn, you make all 100 of them. You know what I'm saying? So
I used to have a saying, you miss every shot you don't take.
That's true.
Yeah, so one of those things. So you highly correct. Just to speak on, your work ethic and your background. Is there any, for your audience out there that may not know, is there any like, inspirational artists that you came about, like when you got to this point and did this, you felt like, hey, I had met a plateau?
I ain't gonna lie, man. Right now, shit, being on Instagram every day, it'd be like, shit, bro, some people like, that's cold. And it's crazy, bro, because I do think I'm fire. I think I'm amazing. But you'll get on Instagram, dog.
And that shit'll fuck you up.
Make you be like, I need to quit tomorrow.
Like, bro, hold on.
Yeah,
I be looking at your shit.
I was like, you so cold out here. Nah, he right though. I'm like, bro, I gotta go back to the drum, bro.
Alright.
I'm talking about every day, bro, because it's always one.
Especially Crit, my bad. I had to get it out. Crit be blowing my mind sometimes.
You what you call it, bro? You done heard the saying before growing up as a kid. Like, the older people will tell us we gonna be where they at one day. And then you get to where they at one day, and you go back and say, damn, I'm right where they at.
And now you gonna tell it to the next,
to the next generation. Like, man, and I just think that's one thing about having kids, that it just wakes you up. Like, as soon as you have a kid, that everything an older person told you, whether it been, man, I remember when you were this big, to the person coming in class, like, all right, y'all laughing here, y'all laugh, and it just like, all that shit just come back full throttle, bro, and it's just so funny. And being in these shoes now, to be able to just look back and just, like I said, realize like it's always gonna be somebody out there that's young and that's hungry. That's gonna be wanting to not take your spot, but in a sense they up next.
They coming. Yeah.
Every day, just Instagram make you feel like that. You know what I'm saying? So don't be on Instagram scrolling, because you will get discouraged.
You will get.
But it can also encourage you, because I get on there sometimes to see dope shit and be like, oh, I gotta try that.
A lot of fire in your ass.
For sure. Yeah, I'm like, you know what?
Exactly.
I'm on board.
So it depends. I think it all depends on what you're going through mentally. If you're happy, you might get encouraged. If you're sad as fuck, discouraged. So it just, you got to be in a good mental space. You got to goddamn just try to find balance. I got baptized last year.
Congrats to that. That's a big deal.
Bro. And I think that has also woken me up in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Just, I was reading my Bible and doing a verse of the day, and I haven't been able to do that because I've been busy, and no excuses, my bad, God. But yeah, bro, I think it's life balancing this. That shit ain't easy. Kids, goddamn, your job, entrepreneurship, friends, family, relationships. It's constant, bro. So you gotta really. I think to me, one of the other things is, I think it's 2 to 3 ways to be successful. I think selfishness is one way. Looking out for everybody is another way, relationship wise, and then just engulfing yourself in whatever the fuck you doing and ignoring everybody. Them like my 3 top ways. And I speak selfishly as far as like what I've seen other selfish people do. When I ask myself like, damn, I should have been a little bit more selfish. Maybe I'd be even higher. You know what I'm saying? But I also gotta look at the good side of like all the love I put out there. That has also got me to where I'm at. So I look at that sometimes and be like, well, it ain't so bad. Showing love and getting where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And then the other thing was when I first started, I was engulfed in like fucking filming. There was nothing you can do to tell me like, I'm not staying at no party long. I'm not hanging out long, bitch. I'm going back from that computer. I gotta work. I gotta edit. I gotta post. I gotta whatever. Like, I gotta figure this out. Like, I was really addicted to like shooting and editing. Like, all I wanted to do, everything that moved,
just breathing that shit.
Yeah, bro. So,
where my camera at?
everything was a moment. Like, so it's crazy, bro. I'm telling y'all, like, when I first picked up the camera, there's so many people. I mean, like I said, that talk good about stuff, but it talk bad as far as like the things we were doing. And shout out to my boy Shot by Said. Shot by Said, Donna, Carmichael. It's a lot of people who we had cameras that I feel like we changed what a cameraman was. I feel like a lot of people back in the day looked at a cameraman as like a cameraman, or that's a lame, or he had no name. I feel like when we came around, we gave ourselves names, brands, and people like respected it. Like, some people still didn't, but you get to a point where you got so big where it's like you gotta respect.
You gotta respect.
It'd be like, look, now what?
Now
we everywhere.
We up now.
We everybody need.
And I feel like that. I feel like, bro, it used to. I remember when I first started filming, it used to be maybe one cameraman in the room. And I mean, he doing photos, so a photographer in the room and just me. Man, I want to say about 2017, 18, well, like 8 people in the room now. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, how like, it was just a flip of a switch, like phones and cameras, like, it used to be hard to find gear. Now that shit, nothing like the stuff these
everywhere.
kids got, bro. I be like, man, boy, if I had that shit back in the day,
Even if it's watered down, y'all got watered down.
They got-
You got Temu.
Bro,
They got everything.
You can
They
get
got
a
access
camera
to any and
stabilizer for
everything.
$20.
I'm talking about the visual
Hey, you talking about
effects,
Chris?
Something
the
going.
cameras, the just
Yeah.
everything these kids got
But we,
access to.
man, no lie, he ain't lying. We used to have to like go around trying to line wire or get photos,
Bro,
get the software.
talk
We
about
trying to get the
LimeWire.
codes and all this shit.
Yeah,
Y'all
bro.
got it. It's easy
easy.
access.
Easy.
It's nothing. You can
Yeah.
jailbreak
Right on your
anything.
phone, just
Yeah.
quick.
We
You
try-
ain't need
yeah.
no computer.
Now software back in the day was $300.
And you
download it.
Yeah, and they talking about a master.
And that was
suite.
like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah,
Getting the key for it and that
The
shit,
key,
bruh.
yeah. So yeah, it was a struggle.
Time changed.
So let's go here real quick, man. So when you think about yourself, man, who are, I say 3 or 5 if you got 5. I know you got hella, but 3 to 5 people that you feel like you wouldn't be gardening if you didn't meet these people.
Shit, my brother, my big brother. You mean people I know? Or?
Like just people you know personally. I guess I should have specified people you know personally and people in the industry that taught you creatively and in your personal life. So I guess 5.
For sure, I got a homie. We ain't as close as we used to be. When I first started Marquis Garden, he was one of the people that was like, if I had a company, he would have been the COO or CFO or whatever. And his name was Scott. And now my dog. He the one that actually took me to the store and told me like, bro, you should get this camera.
Yeah.
I was like looking for a camera. I'm like, man, I should get this one or that. But he was like, man, you should get that Canon joint T5i. And then he was the one that kind of like put me on as far as Premiere 2 because I was editing in Final Cut. No, I was editing in whatever the fuck come with the MacBook. I forgot the iMovie.
Yeah,
I was about
iMovie.
to
That's
say
right.
iMovie.
Yeah,
And I was like,
yeah.
I gotta get Final Cut. He was like, nah, you should get Premiere Pro. So Scott, for sure, you know what I'm saying? Just as far as a pillar of like when I started, TL on the beat. When I was producing, I met my boy TL. And he actually was there when I created my slogan that got basically worldwide in Atlanta, which was rocking with the garden, which everybody knew at one point in Atlanta. Like, if you want to rock with the garden, goddamn, hey, you know what I'm saying? So, my boy TL, I was shooting one of our friend female rappers, and I was like, I'm from the MTV era, you know what I'm saying? The streets, BET, basement.
You are.
So yeah, and I'm like,
cultural
okay.
shit.
When I was doing my drops, I used to be like, man, I got to get something like we in the garden or we at the garden or something. And then the girl was like, rocking with the garden. I was like, that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it was me, her, and TL was trying to figure it out. I was just like, bro, I need something like we in the garden or something. She was like, rocking with the garden. I was like, boom. So after that became like my thing. So every time I film people, I used to be like, give me a drop, and they'll do the we rocking with the garden. I got dropped from so many people, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That was beautiful. Just to speak on that, how did that feel going through that way?
Oh wait,
No, you good. You got a few
fault.
more.
No, because you said
No, go ahead.
That's one.
Yeah. So, my bad. Scott, and don't forget your question. It was Scott, TL, who the fuck else I want to say was like, 217, bruh. 217 need his flowers. He created,
Shout out.
yeah, Mr. 217. He created a YouTube video, bruh, of Atlanta. He had a movie called Atlanta. And all us from that next generation was in it. Frico, Marlo, Light Skin Keisha, Desi Banks, and the Nene boys. I can't remember all their names, but I rock with all them, Levi and everybody. And it's just crazy from Amici. It's a bunch of us, bro.
Shout out
Impact,
Meech.
Mr. Hotspot.
Oh, Meech.
Everybody, bro.
Yeah.
217 was definitely like one of our like masters, bro. Like, cause I used to go places with 217 too, cause I forgot the little boy name who used to be funny. Bankroll Fresh Street, all that stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I know who you talking about, little man.
The little boy funny as hell with all the money, get the money, whatever. That all that time, like I'm talking about, bro. The footage I got from 2015 is crazy, but 217 for sure. Who the fuck else? It's a lot of people, man, but I just want to give them their flowers who I can think of off the top of my mind for sure, them 3. And yeah, that's it.
For sure. He said I had to get
It just for like as far as people I met when I was outside, you know what I'm saying, filming and stuff. And I met TL before I started filming, but you know, that's my dog. So he definitely and Zay, Xavier Perry Art. Zay actually made one of my logos, and that's how we got cool. I
That's
met him
hard.
through Scott.
Okay.
And he was like, my best friend creates logos, and I met Zay, and I thought he was so business oriented. I was like, bro, you real like smart black dude, like you know what I'm saying, intelligent as hell. So that's another person that definitely is like a pivotal point. And Casino, that's the other one, Casino.
Shout out.
Yeah, I went to SA with Casino, so yeah,
Okay.
they're my 5.
Tell me.
And then now your
Oh
question.
yeah, so speaking of, even when in one of the questions you had spoke about the rocking with the garden and that whole movement and that wave coming about, how did that make you feel when you seen that actually like just taking off like that?
That's what I was about to say.
Nah, man, it was
gotta feel
dog,
that way.
that time was so crazy, bro. Cause it was like just walking up and like it got to a point where like I started wearing like my shirt everywhere. Like it wasn't nowhere I wasn't going without wearing my shirt and my hoodie. And people started seeing me like, bro, you rocking with the garden. Like, hey, let me get a drop. And then I done met people that be like, bro, I always wanted to just do a rocking with the garden. So it was crazy to see it like go from me shooting, certain artists like on a cell phone to the camera to like having Future said, you know what I'm saying? Having what's the lady name from Breakfast Club?
Angela Yee.
Angela Yee.
Yeah, having the mayor, Mayor Reed said it. I got a lot more than that, but the people that done said like they rocking with the garden, the feeling is just. Back when I was young, I was like, man, shit just cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's easy. It's a quick 1-2, and I think, like, bro, back then, I think I was probably like the happiest person. I'm just a happy person. I think I changed a lot because of life and family, and just before that, just the things that I've been through. But I was just my energy, I think, made people at ease. You know what I'm saying? So the things I asked for, just being friendly, making people laugh, or just being who I was. I think it was easy for people to be like, man, I fuck with this dude. I don't know him, but you cool as hell. And then
I'm rocking with the garden.
Pretty much. Shit, what I need to say,
whatever
like,
you need.
Hey, rocking with the garden. They go, okay, that's easy. And that's it. And I was like, that shit cool, bro. And I'm telling y'all, bro. I got a whole collab with people saying I got a Diplo saying it, Ray Sherman saying it. It's so many people that are just rocking with the garden, bro. When I put that documentary, bro, it's gonna be fire.
Crazy, yeah, it's gonna do its thing.
Nigga, Grace and Grit, nigga, rocking with the garden. Hey, talking about, nigga. Talking about. So, before we wrap it up, man, we like to ask a signature question. Before we even do that, is there anything that you want to get off before we wrap it up or anything like that?
Man,
you want to get off your chest or anything?
Hey, keep grinding.
Yeah.
Everybody keep grinding, keep chasing your dream. I know it's hard right now, a lot going on in the country, but outside of that, just try to work on whatever you're working on as far as your art, your craft. Just try to find a way to do it every day, 5-10 minutes. Even if you don't do it, like watch a video on it, you know what I'm saying, so you can like retain the knowledge or whatever. And outside of that, if you got a camera, man, I know where you at, you feel me? Keep shooting every day. Like when I first picked up the camera, I never stopped shooting. Literally, like every day. You know what I'm saying? Something. Stop sign, traffic, goddamn building, whatever.
Birds,
anything,
bro. Shit,
your family and friends is the key. Like to that, just shoot their parties. Your little nephew, cousin, whatever, best friend. That's how you get your training and your reps. So yeah.
Bro, that's hard. Because I mean, just to double down on that, bro. Like I remember when I'm still an amateur, but. That shit, I was going through a tough time, bro. When I picked up the camera, I had a little weak ass Canon, and I just grabbed that shit and just started walking outside, bro, and just shooting birds and shit like that. And bro, that shit be so freeing, bro. Like nigga be going through some shit, nigga be out there, they go outside, shoot some shit, bro, and let that shit go, bro. That shit feels so fucking gratifying, bro. So I just had to say that because I felt that. So, but yeah, we got a signature question we like to ask before we wrap it up, man. When you think about your journey. What when you think about your journey, bro, what moment best define your grace? And grace meaning like what moment you feel like God was really here and that really got me through that moment. Like I felt his covering over me, right? And then grit being like what moment best define your grit? Grit being them turbulence came, regardless of what was happening, I got through that shit. And still pointing back to God like he got me through that. So what moment best define your grace and what moment best define your grit?
I think grace for me is being able to go everywhere and people will be like, my name is not bad nowhere, basically. Like, people be like, you can't go nowhere and say nothing. Like, man, how you think, what you think of this guy? And people will be like, oh man, he cool as hell, he do good business. Like, you will never hear nothing bad about me. You know what I'm saying? I thank God for that, you know what I'm saying? Being able to get through everything I got through and being in business this long for nobody to never say like he played me or he stole money or he didn't deliver. So I think I'm thankful for that, you know what I'm saying? Grit. I feel like is man sleeping on that couch, bro.
What you talking
know what I'm
about,
saying?
bro?
Right downtown Edgewood, Atlanta, bro. 2-3 years, me in one bedroom apartment, me and like 4 of my homies. You know what I'm saying? One in the kitchen, one in the actual room, and me and Zay in the living room back to back. Like he doing graphics, one making beats, one making music, I'm doing videos. It was like a pyramid, you know what I'm saying?
The content house before the content
Yeah,
house.
pretty much, bro. That's why I said like the beginning. Everybody
is.
in their mama came to that goddamn apartment. That's a great hospital. Everybody. If you wanted anything from me, whether we took pictures
Hey,
and you was sitting on the couch behind me as I edited them, or whether we just shot a video and we there, or whether we was doing Edgewood nights. You know what I'm saying? When they had the department store and God is dope. Oh, and my boy Sherrod. Shout out to Sherrod,
Shout out.
bro. Big pillar.
Shout out.
And my whole thing, my car got broken into in front of God is dope. I'm talking about I walked in for 2 minutes and Sherrod bought me another laptop and helped me get through that time, bro.
back
So
on your
I
feet.
forever in
Shout
debt
out.
to Sherrod.
Shout out that
And
gangster.
that that my grace and my grip, bro. Atlanta, that whole time, bro. So yeah.
Cool.
Mhm.
With that being said, man, you know we had an amazing story about Mr. Garden here. We glad you came
Touching.
out. We want to shout out Studio Dirt for having us again.
Shout out to the partners.
Shout out Dirt.
Shout out Dirt. Shout out Travis. Shout out Chris.
Oh my bad.
Yeah.
Before
Real quick.
Cyrus. You already know I love you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Definitely is my everything, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Forgive me for not mentioning you. They were talking about Atlanta. You know, we before Atlanta, you feel me? So, hey, we got that high school, you know what I'm saying? Crank that Batman, been a legend. We outside. That's my brother for real.
Yeah,
You need anything on there. So, yeah. My
One more
bad.
time.
That was stupid.
Shout out Cyrus Glenn Spencer, man. Shout
Yes,
you
sir.
out, big dog. Yes, sir.
Shout out.
You know, thank you again for having you. Thanks for coming
Appreciate
out.
you. Thanks for coming out.
coming on the
bro. Really
show.
appreciate that shit.
You already know it,
For
dog.
sure.
Without further ado, you know, we'll see y'all again in season 2, episode 2 with Garden. We out. It's Grace and Grit. It's Chris.
And your boy T.
I'll see y'all later. 1.
Out here.